Okay, Denizio, I'm going to tell you a story. This is a story about two boys. And they just moved to a new town. They come from a long way and they just moved to a new town. And it starts in a town rubbish tip, where their dad's scouting around for rubbish he can take home. And he finds this shop dummy. You know what a shop dummy is? Where they put clothes on in a shop? That's right. He finds it in the rubbish, so he's going to take it home for his wife, see, so she can sew. And the boys are really embarrassed. And then this other boy comes in a really flash car, a Mercedes, and he laughs at their dad, so now they're really embarrassed. Then they're on their way home in their rusty old car, because they're very poor, and a policeman stops them, because he thinks the shop dummy is a naked lady. So now they're really embarrassed. But then the policeman tells, but I'm just going to read this part to you. I ask you to do it. I just want you to hold this like that. And I'm going to read it to you, okay? So remember, this is the part where they're trapped in the tip, where the wire fence had sprung back up and the ropes on the other side. And they thought there was no one else there, or was there? You ready? Okay. A little way off, behind some old rusting car bodies, I thought I heard a noise. Pete was looking in the same direction. I was too terrified to move. I wanted to run, but my legs just wouldn't work. I opened my mouth to scream. Finally, with bursting lungs, we crawled into the back of an old car. It had no doors or windows, so we crouched low, not breathing, not looking, not even hoping. What do you think's going to happen? Are they going to die? They might do. You might get them, won't they? We'll have to wait and read the rest of the story. Mrs. is going to read it to you, so you'll find out what happens. Would you like to read the story yourself? I reckon you could. So the first sentence tells us the little boy heard a noise, and I'll read it to you again. A little way off, behind some old rusting car bodies, I thought I heard a noise. So right at the beginning of that sentence, it tells us how far away the noise was. Can you see how far away the noise was? Right at the beginning, very big sentence. That's right. It tells us how far away the noise was. Can you see how far? Tell me those words. Just tell me the two words at the beginning of the sentence. That's right. That's what I want you to highlight. Can you highlight a little way off for me? Very nice. A little way off. So that means it's not far, right? It's a little way. Good. Then it tells us where the noise was coming from. Can you see where the noise was coming from? Excellent, okay. It says some old rusting car bodies. Can you highlight that? Some old rusting car bodies. Beautiful. Okay. Highlight the word bodies as well. Can you see what it says there? Old rusting car bodies. So it's not the whole car, is it? It's just the body of the car with no wheels and no windows. Right. Then it tells us. So what did I think I heard? I thought I heard Okay, you highlight noise for me. Good work. Okay. So he's not sure he's heard the noise because he just thought he heard the noise. So it must be a little quiet noise right now, and then they don't know what it is. But the next sentence tells us what Pete was doing. You watching? You watching, I'll read it to you. Pete was looking in the same direction. So can you see where Pete was looking? Pete was looking?
In the same direction.
Excellent. So highlight same direction for me. Beautiful. Okay, very nice. Now the boy, it tells us how scared the boy was. Okay, we're going to read the next sentence to you. You watching? I was too terrified to move. So, how scared was he? I was too... That's exactly right. Can you highlight terrified for me? Very good boy. Okay, too terrified to do what? Excellent, let's do the whole lot. Terrified to move. Beautiful. Okay. Then it tells us exactly how he couldn't move. I'll read it to you. Ready? I wanted to run, but my legs just wouldn't work. So what did he want to do? I wanted to?
Run.
Beautiful, let's do that. We do the whole lot. Wanted to run. Can you do that? Say it for me.
Wanted to.
Beautiful. But my legs just wouldn't work. So what wouldn't work?
Leg.
Okay, I like my legs, okay. And what wouldn't they do?
Just walk.
Beautiful. No, how about wouldn't work? That would be nice. The trouble is that this was just the body. Remember it said there were some old rusting car bodies at the beginning? Do you remember that? So a car body's got no doors or windows or wheels or anything, it's just the body. And that's what this sentence says. It had no doors or windows, so we crouched low, not breathing, not looking, not even hoping. So what didn't it have? It had. Okay, you have no doors or windows. So what do we do? So we crouch low. We'll highlight crouch low. Beautiful. So they're crouching down underneath so the ghost can't see them. And 3 things they didn't do. What's the first thing they didn't do? Right?
Not breathe.
Okay, highlight breathing. What's the second thing they didn't do?
Lifting.
Last one?
And not even hoping.
Oh, you're even hoping. Ah, you're wonderful, Denizio. You're fantastic. Now, you know what? I reckon you could read this yourself. Do you think you could read it yourself? How far away was the noise? Right at the beginning, you tell me how far away the noise was. Beautiful. Keep going.
Behind some old rusting car body. I had and my feet were sitting the same dirty. I was too terrified to move. I want to run, but my legs just wouldn't work. I opened my mouth to escape, but nothing came out. He just stood staring at if he was walking through the a rusty tapping noise. It sounded like someone digging around in the junk, turning over it or coming in a direction. It just stood there pretending to be a dead tree or a post. Finally, we rest ground. We crawled into the rest and also it had made doors or windows, so we felt like and not with and not big and not even.
Excellent. That's very good. You're a great reader, aren't you? Very